Why you should never write bad code, Uncle Bob. Hello, I'm Chris Thanis. I'm a KMP developer. Tech support said they're going to come out Tuesday. They said Tuesday is the last day, and they're going to close it up, and it'll be out of our lives. All right, I'm going to be responding to "Why You Should Never Write Bad Code" by Uncle Bob, which I have lots of mixed feelings, mostly bad about this guy. But like sometimes he nails it, or he's like on the right track, and it's like, okay, these are good things, but his solution, no, don't do the solution. But the things to think about, maybe, but the solution, no. Okay, often it's just like based on older technology or his project or his things that his solutions he's seen, but like in general, it may not. It's just like things to think about, but not concrete 100%. You must do it this way. It was the Uncle Bob way. Like some of these people, developers who follow this guy, like he's some kind of saint. Like, if you really dive into his stuff, you'll see like he just stole ideas from the ether. He knows how to do studies. I found out last video he did a study himself, so he knows how to do studies to prove some of these concepts are real. He knows how to do it, but he doesn't want to. Why? Why not, Bob? They're so great. If they're so awesome, like, oh, there's a way to do it. Shouldn't you have some more evidence other than your Captain Kirk delivery style? Or we're gonna get them we're gonna invade Europe, boys. We're gonna take them by the sea, take them by the air, and take them by the land. We're gonna hit them low and hit them hard. It's like, all right, let's keep going.
Now, I don't know why I have to say.
I didn't do anything.
Now, I don't know why I have to say a thing like that, but I think it's important for us to remember, don't write bad code. Programmers get into...
Okay, bad? Maybe I need to write some bad code. Maybe I'm dinking around. This is my first time using it. Maybe this API is janky. I need to figure out just like what a part of it is broken. I don't want to write a big, huge test suite. I just want to dink around with this thing and play.
Into a trap. They get into this trap of the schedule and the pressure. And
yeah, but who's putting us in that trap? Look, man. If you don't allow yourself to be put in that trap, you will not have a job. You will not have a paycheck, and you'll have to go find another place that will let you not be in the trap of schedules and pressure. Come on now. We're doing software development. Come on.
And they think, I've just got to get this done, and I just don't care about the rules anymore. I've just got...
They don't care about the rules anymore? The rule is get the ticket done. In this particular example here, the rules get the ticket done. The rule is not make sure all the rules, everything. No, the thing was the schedule became priority. Nailing your points on your ticket became the priority. So the result is not all the things that we needed to do are going to be in there, and we're going to have to cut some corners there, Bob. I like this mystical world he lives in where there's no schedules and there's no pressure. Let's keep going.
Got a code until I'm done. This will always make you go slower.
Yeah, eventually. But your manager, he doesn't care about all this stuff. He wants the ticket done, buddy. We have a trade show coming up, and we need this ticket done. And you said it was gonna be 2 points. It's now turning into a 4-pointer. And you gotta get this thing put to bed, Bob.
Even if you do it for an hour, it will make you go slower. There is no way to rush and go fast.
Yes, there is a way to rush and go fast, Bob. We have seen it done many times. When you did this conference, it was the main attraction is going fast, dude. What are you talking about? There are moments when you have to go fast when you're exploring a space, right? You've got to get to somewhere. There's maybe not first, but like get into somewhere, adopting some new technology. There's a new market opening up. You need to get in there. If you're not in there, you're not going to be there. And you don't have to be necessarily first, but you got to just get your kind of name brand and all that stuff going, Bob. And sometimes you might have to cut some corners to get there, Bob.
In software, those are oxymorons.
We hope that the managers will have smarts enough to know that that path that we took was not sustainable for production, but it'll get us to the point. But we're gonna have to then, solidify that. And this is where they fall down. This is where a lot of these companies are stuck at now. They're trying to bring their prototype they put into production. They're trying to update that thing. It's like, no, man, you have to let it go. And they're like, no, we got millions of dollars in that code base.
You rush, you will go slower. You will make stupid decisions that you will have to correct, and you'll have to.
Yes, it's called technical debt, and we usually do it intentionally, whether the manager understands it or not. We kind of try to tell them stuff, but they often don't want to listen because they've been told by their uppers that we need to do this by this certain date and time. Otherwise, we can't get the funding, Series C, etc., etc.
To correct them within minutes. Right? And you will also make a mess. And the mess will have to be cleaned, but you won't have time to clean it properly, so it will stay a mess. And then
yes, this is a software industry. Yes, you've correctly you've correctly put it together. But this is how they're driven by schedules. I'm sorry, they're not driven by quality. They're driven by schedules.
and you will get caught into this trick, and it happens within days. You get caught into this problem of moving aside the mess you made yesterday so that you can make today's mess, and then moving that mess aside so that you can make the next mess. And all of that moving of mess takes time.
Yes, yes, it does, Bob. This is because of how we're being asked to build these things and how you have to build them. If you want to build a proof of concept or an MVP, a version 1, you're going to have to do this stuff just to get the thing out the market. You don't have unlimited resources, unlimited time. And a lot of these services do we know they're going to work or not? We have no idea, man. So yes, it's a big mess the whole time until we get something that kind of works, and then we can refine that. But and then we can spend all the time if we have money and profitability from all the customers that we found a product market fit when we're doing that process. Now that we got product market fit, now we refine it. And if we hopefully, while we're in the refining process, we have a stable market because we've got some new solution that's better, faster, more fit for purpose, more culturally aligned, better, tastefully done, all the stuff. So hopefully we have a moat we can build up that is not going to be immediately attacked. All that stuff, Bob. We never talk about that stuff, Bob.
And it feels like you're working, but all you're really doing is moving around the mess that you should never have made in the first place.
Should have never made in the first place. Was that part of the ticket, Bob? Was that? Would you point the ticket for that to make it maintainable, extendable? Do we architect the system to be maintainable, updatable, extendable, modifiable, understandable, debuggable, monitorable? Was that part of the ticket, or just get the feature done? Because it's usually just get the feature done when we're doing the proof of concept MVP. All the other stuff we can do later after we have product market fit. He never talks about this, so he's either not done that part of it, or he comes on later when they've got the product market fit. They need to take the proof of concept MVP version 1 and make it more robust. And the stuff he's talking about, you don't want to rush that thing. You might want to take your time on it, but hopefully the business is understanding because they're not trying to keep that proof of concept in production. They're trying to, or the MVP in production. They've understood, like, hey, we have to update that, otherwise we're gonna get swamped by somebody else who is gonna see our stuff with the proof of the market fit we have, and they're gonna take it from us because they are building their product in a way that's extendable, modifiable, updatable, reusable, blah 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 blah.
So there is a fundamental law that has to get into our brains and into our hearts somehow. And that fundamental law is something that, our parents had tried to teach us for decades, and their parents had tried to teach them for decades. Anything worth doing is worth doing well.
Oh my God. Well, it depends on what part we're doing well. Are we trying to find market fit for our users for this thing that we've got? I've got 3 weeks of vacation time. I want to go can I get the product market fit in that time? Is that the doing it well, or the code that I'm going to eventually throw away once I find if I can even get to product market fit to even see if there's a market here? Then I can do it well. But the doing it well part in the first part has nothing to do with code quality. It has to do with making code that somehow gets me closer to my target market, users and customers, so I get money so I can support this effort. Bob?
There is no way to go fast by making a mess. Period.
Yes, there is. Yes, there definitely is. Have you ever worked in a kitchen, Bob? You can definitely go fast by making a mess. What are you talking about, Bob? Now, are you going to continue? Is that sustainable? No. No, it's not. You'll eventually get caught up and have to slow down when you have to go clean the kitchen and all the stuff. It's going to take a while. Yeah, it's trade-offs, man. There's no golden ticket solution that solves all the problems. It's just trade-offs, man. It's always been trade-offs. There's never not going to be trade-offs. Come on, read Thomas Sowell.
Period. So now that takes courage. You have to stop and think, okay, wait, the pressure is on. I have to go fast. What does it mean? That means I have to do a good job. I have to be
It means you have to go fast and maybe not do a good. Maybe the good job is getting the feature done and making sure they get the demo so you can get the funding to do round B, or to get it just something up in front of the users that makes them go, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." And then you can hook them into the other stuff, and you like once they're paying a customer, that's the good job. Not every piece of source code is going to have 1,000 tests associated. It's like, no, that's not going to get us there. No, maybe after we got product market fit, we have some sort of sustainable model. Well, maybe yeah, we should concentrate more on the code quality. But in the beginning, no, man, come on.
Deliberate. Imagine that you are having an out-of-body experience.
Okay.
You are on the operating table having open heart surgery.
Okay.
And you
I thought I was smoking DMT, but let's keep going.
are in the spirit world above the table looking
ayahuasca. Okay, I was doing ayahuasca, but he's in open heart surgery. We can see his lifestyles. We've diverged. I mean, his lifestyles have diverged.
down on your body, opened up by the doctor. Now the doctor
Opened up by the shaman. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going.
The deadline. Literally. How do you want this doctor to behave? Do you
Right, but the doctor hopefully has done this surgery hundreds of times, thousands of times, or has been involved with the other rooms and people watching this procedure or being monitored by people that have seen this procedure thousands of times, doing the same thing over and over and over again. And we know pretty much how long it's going to take because we've done this over and over and over and over and over again, the same thing. So yes, with a manufacturing process, you can refine it down and you can get real precise and real accurate with how long things are going to take. So this comparison is really bad, Bob, because we're talking about knowledge work versus some sort of factory service. We already know what we want to do. What we're trying to do with software is we're trying to figure out what widget we're going to make, not making the widget. Making the widget, we can always know how long it's going to take. When we're figuring out what widget to make, we have no idea. We don't even know we're going to get there, Bob. How close do you get before you? This is all tacit. We don't know how. It's knowledge work, Bob.
You want him being careful, moving deliberately, competent, carefully moving things around, cutting just right, sewing just right.
What the hell does that mean, Bob? This isn't the kind of stuff that really annoys me about this guy. Cutting just right, moving just right, sewing just right. What the hell are you talking about?
Not moving quickly.
Not moving quickly. Okay, after you got product market fit, you have money coming in, you can pay your bills, you have a little bit of breathing room, and you know your sales is increasing. Okay, then we can do the refinement part. Then we can do this part of the thing where he's talking about being careful with all the stuff and designing the system and making it robust and monitorable and updatable, readable, documented, all that stuff. But in the beginning, you're going to have to do the opposite. I'm sorry. There's just no way around it.
Or do you want him to act like the typical programmer? Damn! Oh, gosh!
He's the typical. He showed a little peek into the view, of Bob at work. He's Bob at work. I want to see some more. I want to see that again.
Quickly. Or do you want him to act like the typical programmer? Damn! Oh, gosh! You choose.
Well, sometimes we don't have a choice, Bob. I like it as a Captain Kirk. You choose. Damn you, con. All right, let's keep the rants going. I'll keep the heat on Bob. Maybe one day he'll respond. I doubt it though. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.